Me growing up, of course I did things I wanted to. And of course I did shit that I thought I wanted to. But ever since I started living by this code of basically just doing what you want to do. I know it sounds so simple and vague, but it's genuinely true. When you just start doing things you actually want to do, your life will improve significantly better. You don't even have to ask people their opinion. You don't have to ask for yes, advice, but you don't have to do a lot of things anymore. It's like, oh, you tell your bros are like, oh, should I go out with this girl or nah? Like, do you think it's a good idea? It's not. You ask yourself, it's like, do I want to? And then you go from that. Like, look, this advice, I wouldn't say it's for someone who's a degenerate pretty much because they're gonna be like, oh, I want to do drugs. All right, let's go do drugs. Oh, I want to go drink and party, so let's go drink and party. It's more to the fact you're already disciplined. You've disciplined yourself, all right, and it's not like um, I don't know. I'm gonna go eat a tub of ice cream. It's like I still going to the gym. I still do that, but it's like for me, it was pretty much like I I do just a lot of things I want to do. I went on this date with this girl that I wanted to go on this date with. And I saw her then, and then I saw her one more time, and I was like, shall I go see her again? And I was like, I literally asked myself, I was like, do you want to? And myself just said no, I can't be I don't really want to. I know my younger self would have because, my younger self would have been like, oh my gosh, it's pussy. But it's not really the fact that once you grow up, you become more disciplined. It's like you basically create an abundance. So i.e. when you've got your friends and everything. I called my friend the other day, a week ago or something. I was like, "Oh, you want to go to the city? We can go here, there, do this. I'm gonna ride my bike." And he's like, "Nah, bro. Can't be fucked. Like this shit." A lot of people would have been like, "Okay," and they stayed home. But I was like, nah, I still want to go. So I literally rode my bike to the city, had sushi, went for a ride, came back home, and I filled that urge of me wanting to do that by me actually doing what I wanted. Now, a lot of people they say they do what they want, but they don't actually. They kind of seek other people's validation. They seek to see what they're doing is correct or right or wrong. Now, what I mean by this is not a lot of people like actually not care about their life, but they don't do the shit they should do, pretty much. Like they say, "Oh, I do what I want," but then they're drinking. They're becoming degenerates. They're skipping gym. They're skipping their workouts. They're skipping their meals. They're skipping this. They're skipping that. And they say, "Oh, nah, but I'm doing what I want." It's kind of true, but kind of not. You have to have that fine line of what is okay and what's not. Yeah, look, if you're disciplined, bro, and I don't know, you're like, fuck, this one day you really want ice cream, and you're like, I really want the ice cream, and you have the ice cream and you feel good after it, then that's fine. But if you're like every single week, I want ice cream, you have ice cream and you feel, oh shit, my diet, you feel depressed, I don't know, you're just a fucking loser. There's that fine line of difference between shit you should do and shit you probably shouldn't. Now, look, you can implement this in a lot of things. I mean, a lot of things, your work as well. Do you want to go to work? No, don't go. Do something that you want to do, i.e., like me. I I record this because I want to do this. And then I've what's it called? I'm a contractor pretty much, or I've got a business, kind of like a small business where I do work for other people, or I contract to other people, and I actually enjoy that. So when I've got work, I'm like, hell yeah, I'm excited to go to work. And it's not like fucking Like someone like, oh, I gotta wake up, got work again because it's on my terms. I've got this like kind of like freedom where I do what I want. I run my life by my terms and no one tells me what to fucking do. So once you get into this like phase of your life, I'd like to say that you're doing truly what you want. And it's not like you're falling behind in life, you're actually progressing further. You're doing more and more and more. But you're doing it in your terms, your life. Because look, people say that like fucking money's poison. People say money doesn't make you happy. And people say money's worthless. But then again, they're trading their whole entire life for scraps of money. You've got people working 9 to 5s every single day. Those fat, obese people working 9 to 5. All right. And then they say, oh, money doesn't make you happy, yet you're trading your whole entire, basically your whole day for like $300. It's not much. Not even people make like two something. So it's like you have to truly find what you want to do with your inner self and then just do it. Because sitting around like hoping for someone to save you, not taking action, is not going to get you anywhere. Look, brother, the first action, the first step you take, it's going to be so like valuable to you because you're going to take this step. You're going to be like, shit, I already did that. It's like when we were in school, okay? It took us forever to write that essay we were supposed to hand in. Once you started, it was kind of easy. Like, I don't know about you, but for me, it was quite easy. Like, I started the essay, I was writing, and I was like, oh, shit, this is pretty easy, read some sides, inputted that into my own words. And then I was like, shit, this is pretty, like, chill, easy, easy stuff. And you go from there, but it took so long to getting up to the part to actually sit down and write the essay. So if you can get rid of that, like that block of like, I don't know, you like procrastinating about going to the gym or like not knowing what to do, just like cut it out and just sit down and think. Do something that you will like, something that you won't regret. Because look, we live one life. And there's a saying that men live two lives. And their second life starts when they realize they only have one life. Like, I don't think you'd really want to like waste your whole entire life doing nothing, playing video games, watching TV, doing shit. You probably wouldn't. There's this like inner feeling in you when you're at the gym, when you're working out, this like rah, like this masculine energy that just wants to like escape. And you have to unlock that by doing shit you actually want to do. Look, if you're not enjoying your days, if you're not enjoying your life, you need to change that. Otherwise, what's the point of living life? So, look, take an action step on this video. Do something that you actually want to do. If you want to go start the gym, but your friend isn't, go to the gym. If you want to go out somewhere, go. If you want to do something, just go do it, bro. Because that will satisfy that urge that you had that you want to do that thing initially. I know this is like a super simple video talking about one thing, but this one thing has changed my life a lot. And, you know, if your body's telling you, listen to your body. If you're with a girl and you're like, oh, I can have sex with her easy, but your body's like, I don't really want to, listen to that feeling and don't do it. It's better to do that than to not and face the consequences later. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out, brother.